the Father who is in my light, has an urgent message for you. And today, I want you to listen with all of your heart. Tired as it may be, yet still able to hope, my beloved child, do not consider this moment a small coincidence among the endless sounds of life. There are prayers that were sown in silence, sighs from your Father that once rose in the nights when no one could see, and hopes he placed into my hands when he no longer had the strength to protect you by himself. Those things have not disappeared. The love of a Father, when placed in my light, does not lose its weight. It is purified, preserved, and becomes a quiet stream of intercession covering you in ways you have never recognized. I heard the prayers he once offered for you to have peace, to be protected, to have doors opened, and to be delivered from cycles of lack and anxiety. And now, I want you to know that not one sincere prayer has been forgotten by me. Not one tear has fallen outside my mercy, and not one pain in your family has been meaningless before me. You have walked through days when you had to brace yourself as though everything rested upon your shoulders. You tried to be strong for others, tried to smile while your heart was heavy, tried to appear calm while inside you were full of unanswered questions. There were times when you told yourself you had to endure a little longer. Take care of one more thing. Stand firm for one more day. Even though no one truly asked how tired you had become, I saw that. I saw the nights when you lay still while your mind could not rest. I saw the worries, the burdens, the fears about the future, the times when you looked at your family and silently longed for a change great enough for everyone to breathe more easily. You thought those cries only echoed into the darkness. But I received them with the compassion of a father who is never indifferent toward his children. Your father once wished for you to live a life with less hardship while he was still on earth. He may not always have known how to express love with the gentlest words, but I saw what was hidden beneath the silence, beneath the concerns, beneath the times he thought of you but could not fully express it. Some fathers love by praying, by quietly worrying, by carrying wishes in their hearts that never become complete sentences. And those good things came before me. I heard him ask that you would not lose your way, that you would not be wounded by deceitful people, that poverty would not choke your faith, and that you would not live forever feeling as though you had to fight everything alone. Today, I do not say this to pull you into old grief, but to help you recognize that you have been loved more than you imagined, prayed for more than you knew, and preserved by me through many dangers you did not even notice. But my child, the blessing I give is not a promise meant to make you run in haste, nor is it a call that causes you to lose clarity. When I open a door, I also give wisdom so you may pass through it in peace. When I release provision, I do not only place outward things into your hands, I also heal the fear of lack within you. For if your heart is still controlled by fear, then even if you receive much, you will still feel that you do not have enough. If your mind still believes that you have been abandoned, then even when a door opens, you may still stand outside because you are afraid to enter. Therefore, what I am doing within you is deeper than an instant miracle. I am renewing the way you see yourself, your family, your future, provision, and the value I have placed upon your life. I want you to know that you were not born to bow forever under the weight of anxiety. You are called to walk in peace, in integrity, in gratitude, and in the faith that I know your needs before you can even speak them. Tonight, understand in a sacred way that a new season can begin when your heart truly opens before me. Not every change comes with a loud sound. Some movements begin very quietly, like a small stream slipping through dry ground, then gradually becoming a river of restoration. I may send you an opportunity you did not expect, a helper at the right time, a clear idea, a door of work, a resolution to something that has long been blocked, or a strong peace that no longer lets fear rule you as before. Do not look for miracles only in the shape you have imagined. Learn to recognize my hand in the small details, a conversation that opens the way, timely advice, a prompting to change a habit, an opportunity to learn, a warning that helps you avoid a wrong decision. My blessing sometimes comes like a river overflowing its banks. But at other times it begins with the first drop of water falling upon ground that has thirsted for too long. I am also protecting you from things you cannot see. Some dangers do not always appear fierce. Sometimes they wear the clothing of attraction, speak with pleasing promises, and make you think they are shortcuts to relief. But I want you to discern. Do not grasp anything that promises to take you out of difficulty simply because you are tired. Do not ignore the prompting of peace within your heart because you long for a breakthrough. Do not let anyone use your lack to control you. What comes from me will not require you to trade your dignity, will not draw you into deception, will not lead you away from purity, and will not force you to be afraid in order to receive a blessing. I can open doors no one can shut, but I can also close false doors so you do not enter a place that would wound you more deeply. Trust that my protection is also a form of blessing. Not everything taken from your hand is a loss. There are things I remove, so your hands will be empty enough to receive something better. You have cried in silence, and I do not take your tears lightly. Some tears fell from exhaustion, some from fear, some because you missed your father, missed a word of encouragement, missed the feeling of someone standing behind you and saying that you would be all right. I am saying that to you today. You will not be abandoned. Your path has not ended in a dead end. Your family is not forever defined by seasons of lack. The heavy things passed down through the years are not the final sentence over your lineage. I can break old cycles through wisdom, faithfulness, timely opportunity, courageous decisions, and grace that you cannot create on your own. But you must walk with me, not only when you are asking to receive blessing, but also while learning to manage, wait, choose, and live generously when the blessing begins to come. Let your heart be ready to receive, but also let it be purified from haste. I do not want you to say that you believe and yet still live as though everything depends on your own strength. I want you to believe by resting in my guidance. I believe by doing what is right even before you see results. To believe by not giving up in the small things. Believe by keeping your heart upright when a great opportunity draws near. True miracles do not only change circumstances, they change the one who receives the miracle. If I place abundance in your hands, I also want to place humility in your heart. If I open a financial way for you, I also want to teach you how to give. how to lift others up, how to use what you have to sow life rather than pride. If I lighten the burden of your family, I also want your family to become a place of gratitude, not a place that forgets the one who lifted it up. Therefore, my beloved child, receive this word as comfort and as an invitation. Your Father in my light does not want you to continue living under the shadow of worry. He does not want you to blame yourself for what was unfinished. Nor does he want you to think you must repair every broken thing alone. He hopes you will keep walking, stronger but not hardened, wiser but not suspicious of everything, open-hearted but not easily led astray. And I, the one who preserves you, will guide you step by step. When you do not know what to do, seek me first. When opportunity comes, bring it into my peace. When fear rises, remember that I have gone before you. When blessing comes, receive it with gratitude and use it with purity. Tonight, lay down the burden you have carried for too long. Let me cover your family with peace. Let me untangle what has been confused. Soften what has been tense. Open new directions and restore the hope that has been worn down through many seasons of waiting. You do not need to understand everything all at once. You only need to return to me. Listen to me. Follow me, and trust that my timing is never wrong. The loving prayers offered for you have been heard. Your tears have been known. The things you thought were delayed are still being prepared by me in the hidden place. Lift your head, my child, not because every problem has disappeared immediately, but because you no longer have to face them alone. I am with you. Your Father rests in my light, and before you there are still good doors that will open in peace, in wisdom, and in my enduring grace. Every step you have taken in faith, even when you did not understand what I was doing in the hidden places, has sown a seed into the holy soil of heaven. And today I want you to know that not one seed has been forgotten. My beloved child, there were seasons when you walked without seeing the road, with no explanation in your heart, with no evidence in your hands except the little faith that remained in me. You had days when you wondered whether your obedience meant anything, whether your silent sacrifices were noticed, whether your prayers in the night reached my throne. I tell you that all of it has been seen by me. Every time you chose to believe when your circumstances wanted you to doubt, every time you chose to continue when your heart was tired, every time you laid down control and entrusted it to me, you sowed a precious seed into the heavens. And when my timing comes, that seed will not remain beneath the ground forever. It will break open, grow, blossom, and bring a harvest that you could not have produced by yourself. This harvest is not only about money, not only about numbers changing, shortages being filled, or financial doors opening. I will take care of those things too. But I want to give you more than that. I want to restore the joy you thought you had lost. I want to awaken within you the pure laughter that heavy years caused you to forget. I want you to understand that peace is not a luxury reserved for others, and joy is not a reward you must wait to receive only when everything becomes perfect. You are worthy of resting in my love. You are worthy of living without always fearing the next bad thing. You are worthy of lifting your head, not because you have never been weak, but because I have called you my child and placed upon you a promise that no darkness can erase. Some of your father's prayers have not faded with the years. Perhaps you did not hear all the words he once spoke to me in private. Kay, perhaps you do not know how many times he placed your name before me. How many times he asked me to keep you, guide you, and bless you beyond the limits he himself had reached. But I heard, I kept those prayers in my faithfulness. And now, the things sown through tears, through love, through the hope of the one who went before you, are beginning to bear fruit in your life. My angels are sent not only to observe, but to guard what I have spoken. I will not allow the adversary to cross carelessly over the boundary of the promise I have given you. You are not abandoned. You are not cast away. You are not a wanderer outside my plan. You belong to a covenant covered in mercy. And what I promised in the hidden place, I have the power to fulfill in my sacred timing. I am bringing righteousness into the financial areas of your life that have been weighed down for too long. I see the debts that steal your sleep, the pressures that cause your heart to sink, the times when you calculate every little thing and still do not know what tomorrow will bring. I see the doors that have been tightly shut before your family through many generations, the cycles of lack, fear, delay, and the thoughts that say, "This is all I can ever live with." But I am not limited by your family history. I am not bound by what those before you could not accomplish. When I step into a stream, I can change its direction. When I speak over a family, the old no longer has the right to rule forever. I am opening paths you once thought were sealed. I am removing locks you did not have the strength to undo by yourself. I am calming the fears that have clung to your mind, so they no longer have a place to cling within your heart. Listen to me in peace, not in panic. I do not want you to chase miracles with greed, nor do I want you to wait in chaotic impatience. I want you to stand firm in mature faith, knowing that my hour is always right. My ways are always wise, and what I give always carries purpose. This is the hour for you to open your heart to a holy shift, not so you can boast, but so you can become a faithful steward of what I entrust to you. When I break financial chains, I also want to break within you the fear of lack. When I open the door of provision, I also want to open within you a generous heart. When I bring you into abundance, I want you to remember that abundance is not only for keeping, but for building, supporting, healing, and becoming a source of blessing to those I place around you. I saw when others gave up on you. I saw the doubtful looks, the mocking words, the times when they looked at your circumstances and misunderstood your heart. I saw when you were judged by what you lacked, while I saw what you still quietly carried: faithfulness, kindness, and a fragile faith that had not gone out. I saw you give even when you did not have much. I saw you help others when you yourself needed help. I saw you pray for someone in pain while your own storm was still roaring. You thought those things were small, but before me, they shine. The world may overlook quiet actions, but I do not. People may remember the times when you lacked, but I remember the times when you still loved while no one knew you were running out of strength. And because I have seen, I also know the right time to lift you up. I do not reward you so you can take revenge on those who once doubted you. But I will cause your life to become an undeniable testimony of my kindness. Those who once thought your story had closed will see me continue writing. Those who once believed you could not overcome will see you walking in a peace they cannot explain. Those who once looked down on your lack will recognize that my hand can turn a depleted place into a flowing stream. I will use your breakthrough to reveal my glory. Not so you may become proud, but so every eye that sees may understand that this did not come from luck. This is my work. This is the grace I have opened. This is restoration bearing the mark of the Father upon your life. I am removing barriers you cannot name. There are invisible obstacles that slowed you down, delays that made you think you had been excluded from blessing, silences that made you think you were forgotten. But I say to you, you were not cursed, you were protected. There were things I did not allow to come early because you were not yet ready to carry them. There were doors I held back because there was no life for you behind them. There were delays that were not rejection, but a fence of protection from what could have harmed you. Now that protection is becoming blessing, what once felt like obstruction, you will look back upon and recognize as preservation. What once made you sad because you did not understand will become evidence that I guided you with wisdom beyond your sight. You are not being punished, you are being positioned. I placed you in seasons that felt isolated to teach you to hear my voice more clearly. I allowed you to walk through lack so that you would not worship abundance when it comes. I trained your hands in the season of little so that when the season of more opens, you will not lose humility. The promotion I give is not only stepping into a new position, but stepping into a new vision, a new maturity, and a new way of living where the old no longer controls you. The adversary sent delay, but I use that very delay to build your testimony. Because when this blessing comes, it will not be vague. It will carry the clarity of heaven. It will come with the mark of faithfulness. It will make your heart tremble, not from fear, but from the realization that I never took my eyes off you. So stand firm, my beloved child. Receive what I do with gratitude, with obedience, and with a watchful spirit. Do not let fear pull you back into the old way of living. Do not let doubt close your hands before what I am placing within them. Do not let blessing make you forget the giver. When I open the door, walk through it with humility. When I provide, manage with wisdom. When I lift you up, lift others with you. I am turning complaint into testimony, lack into provision, delay into timing, and pain into maturity. And when everything begins to move, you will know that my hand has been upon you from beginning to end, preserving you in the darkness, preparing you in silence, and bringing you into the harvest at my appointed time. My child, this is the confirmation for you, not a vague echo passing through your life, nor a random moment appearing and disappearing like a passing breeze. The thoughts you have been wrestling with in your heart have not come without meaning. The questions that keep returning to your mind, the heaviness that makes you grow quiet in the middle of the day, the moments when you wonder whether I still hear you, all of these have been placed before me. You have tried to be strong, tried to stay silent. I tried to keep going, while inside there were many things left unanswered. But I want you to know that I am not unfamiliar with that confusion. I see every thread of anxiety wrapped around your heart. Every fear you try to hide. Every small hope you are afraid to admit because you have been disappointed so many times before. Your Father in heaven has many times offered urgent prayers before me for you. He asked me to give you a sign when you were confused, peace when your heart was shaken, and a way out when you felt trapped between invisible walls. And my child, I heard him. No prayer offered in true love falls into emptiness. No tear of longing, no whisper, no desire for your good is too small for me. This moment exists because I listened. It is a gentle answer from heaven. A light touch upon your shoulder, reminding you that you have not been forgotten, that there are prayers still continuing to cast the shadow of blessing over you, and that love has gone ahead of you into places you cannot yet enter. You once thought your breakthrough was delayed, but I say to you, it is not delayed in the way you fear. It is being completed in my wisdom. There are things I do not give quickly because I know you need to be prepared not only to receive them, but also to preserve them. There are doors I have not yet opened because what lies behind them needed to be arranged before you entered. There are answers I kept in silence for a season, not to wound you, but so that when they come, they will not only solve an outward problem, but also heal a deeper layer within you. You have learned patience through days with no clear signs. You have learned trust when you could no longer see the road. You have learned to stand firm when the promise seemed farther than your reach. And those very things are making what is coming more complete. You are not alone in this battle. Even though there are days when you feel as though you are the only one carrying it, I have sent holy guardianship ahead of you, entering rooms you cannot enter, touching conversations you cannot hear, placing your name in the thoughts of people you have never met. I am working in places your eyes cannot see. I am bringing your name before those who have the ability to open opportunities, support you, bless you, and help you step into a new stage without requiring you to exchange your peace or dignity. You do not need to force open doors I have not chosen. You do not need to exhaust yourself to be noticed. When I arrange things, the right person will recognize what I have placed in you. The right time will open a path, and the right meeting will become a milestone. I am softening the hearts of decision makers to bring favor to you. Places that were once hard may become favorable. Systems that seemed cold may begin moving in a direction you did not expect. Answers that once hung unresolved may be released at the right time. Documents, opportunities, approvals, support, and recognition you have waited for are not outside my power. I know how to touch what you call impossible. I know how to place favor where there was previously only closure. I know how to cause someone to remember you, mention you, consider you, and help you even when you are not in the room. Be at peace, because my hand can go farther than your feet, and my voice can open ways your own voice has not yet been able to reach. I will not allow your father's prayers to return empty. I will not let your faith fall to the ground like an unwatered seed. The things offered up in love, in tears, in sacrifice, and in trust are all remembered by me. There are prayers from your Father that covered you on days when you did not yet understand what you needed protection from. There are things He asked for you that you are only beginning to enter today. There are pleas that seemed old, yet before me they remain alive. still fragrant, still testifying that you are loved, remembered, and upheld by a love that death has not silenced. You are not walking by your own strength alone. You are walking in the flow of prayers that went before you. Therefore, do not let weariness cause you to draw the wrong conclusion about my timing. Do not let one day without results cause you to call the promise silence. Do not let temporary opposition make you believe the door has been closed forever. I am moving in the depths, where you cannot control but can trust. I am adjusting details, reconnecting what belongs together, removing obstacles, and preparing a crossing for you with a stronger foundation than anything you once imagined for yourself. When I act, you will understand why I did not let everything happen earlier. When I open, you will recognize that the door is not only right, but measured to fit your journey. When I bring the right people near, you will know it was not luck that found you, but my mercy that led them to you. Let your heart rest in this truth. You are not abandoned in the middle of your thoughts. I am in the silences you thought were empty. I am in the restless sleep, in the mornings when you wake with a heavy heart, in the minutes when you try to stay calm while waves move inside you. I do not blame you because you feel weak. I do not turn away because you sometimes doubt. I draw closer to you in the very places where you think you are hardest to love. And today, I remind you that your breakthrough is being completed, not forgotten. What I am preparing is not only to bring you out of present pressure, but also to place you into a life with deeper peace, more mature faith, and a clearer awareness of my love. Stand firm, my child. Continue believing even while you do not yet see all the movements taking place. Keep your heart tender, your eyes awake, your words full of hope, and your feet from returning to the old road of fear. The prayers have been heard. The rooms you cannot enter have already been entered by my presence. The people who need to be touched are being touched by me. The decisions that need to lean toward you are being softened by me. What seemed delayed is being completed in my hands. And when the time of revealing comes, you will realize that I did not let you fight alone for even a single moment. I was there. I am here. And I will continue to lead you until what I promised is placed into your hands in peace.